Yeah. Prati, start ಮಾಡು.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon and welcome to Creative Weekend Talk episode 196. I am your host Pratiksha Gowda and I am delighted to of have all us join us for another weekend filled with curiosity and learning. At Creative, we are dedicated to sparking constructive thinking across diverse domains with a focus on non-syllabus, non-academic and real-world knowledge that opens new perspective. Today's talk is about expanding the horizons of Indian commercial space sectors through policy, regulation and demand generation. We are excited to welcome Dr. Vinod Kumar as our speaker, Director Promotion, Directorate, INSPAC. Dr. Vinod Kumar works as a member of peer review committee for Chandrayaan 2 to validate the mission operation procedures before clearing for uplink to spacecraft. He was identified as a team leader for the task team formed to identify the non-nominal observation during powered decept phase of the Vikram lander. Chandrayaan 2 Vikram lander. He also works as member of Standing Design Review Committee for Navigation Guidance and Control NGC system. He has reviewed for the functional requirements for Chandrayaan 3 guidance, navigation and control GNC and guided the control team for development of various algorithm and autonomy logics. He has been awarded ISRO Team Excellency Award in 2006 by Excellency from former President of Indian Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam for in orbit management of spacecraft operation. Dr. Vinod is a alumnus of Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. In his doctoral research, he developed autonomous navigation technique used for collocated geostationary satellites at a desired longitude using Indian regional navigation satellite system. He is an ISO 9001 2015 certified leader auditor for Indian Institute of Quality Management. Over to you, sir. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Pratiksha, and I should really thank the management of Creative, led by Ms. Supriya Gauri Vidnor, for giving me opportunity to share my thoughts to this very unique initiative. It's not a classroom kind of thing, but she has asked me to put some presentation also. I have made. So, how much time we have? 30 minutes, 40 minutes?
1 hour, sir.
1 hour. Wow, including some questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I'll start my presentation. Share screen. Okay, you can see my screen? Yes.
Yes, sir, we can see.
So as its title says, expanding the horizons of Indian commercial space sector through policy regulation and demand generation. So very important title. We'll say why it is required, what is in space, and all these things in next 40-45 minutes. We'll start with Vidyadhanam Sarvadhanam Pradhanam. That's a very good initiative which is being taken by Creative knowledge to transfer and share the knowledge with all the people. This is just by outline how Indian space program began, then why Indian space sector reformed, what is in space and all you will learn in this. What are the space application, blue, green, digital economy, and decadal vision for commercial space sector, etc. This is the chronology of Indian space program. It all started in 1962 with the formation of Indian National Committee for Space Research under the leadership of Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. You see, within 1 year of this formation, we had a first sounding rocket from Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. It marks the beginning of the Indian space program. You see, during 1962-63, what all big powers were doing, Western countries, they were making big rockets and they were landing on Moon and Mars within a decade of 62 and all that. And we had a very humble beginning. But you see here, e- exactly after 5 years, we have developed our own indigenous sounding rocket, Rohini 7, and it was launched in 1967. And that marked the new beginning of the Indian space industry. So it goes without saying that indigenation has been the cornerstone of our space program. Then, very famous satellite communication Earth station was set up at Ahmedabad. Then came 1969, Indian Space Research Organization was formed on 15 August 1969, and we launched our first satellite in the memory of or to honor the Aryabhata on 19 April 1975. From 69 to till now, there have been over a 6 decades. This is journeys enriched with multiple milestones, including the epoch-making Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, and Aditya L1 mission. Then you see, since ISRO has developed all the capability for the country in each vertical of the space sector, be it the launch vehicle, satellite making, or space application, there was a need to commercialize it. So it was in 2019 that New Space India Limited was formed, and there was a Defense Space Research Agency and Defense Space Agency was formed in 2019. Then came the shift. It was in 2020 that Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization was formed. I'll touch upon that later. You see how his space journey has become. In 1963, we are carrying a nose cone on a bicycle, and that come a very macro vehicle which can take 10,000 kg to low Earth orbit satellite. That is the thing. Now we have the capability to launch the satellite of the people, those who have denied us the critical technologies and put embargo on us. Now you see here, we have our scientist has a very novel way of testing at the low cost. That have been with the mantra of ISRO. This left side satellite is being tested for RF interferences. Just 156 rupees was given to this black card person. And you see that we have now state of art facilities to do the same thing. Aryabhata used a 360 kg satellite, which was generating 40 watt power in space, to around 40,000 watt power satellite we have made in GSAT 11. They are the state of art development in each sector. If you map the value chain for space sector, it is upstream, midstream, and downstream. If you see upstream company, we have over a half a dozen centers dealing with each specialized technology of space. Satish Dhawan Space Center is the launch port of India, spaceport. Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Trivandrum is the launching station where launchers are made. Liquid propulsion systems are made. You allow satellite or all subsystems are made like sensors and communication, onboard computer, etc. The Space Application Center is expertise in onboard space payloads and optical payloads, communication payload, etc. Laboratory for Electrical Systems is expertise in making sensors and ISRO inertial system of force actuators and inertial sensors. We have master control facility to control all the geo satellites. ISRO's telemetry tracking command network Bangalore is there to track up to interplanetary missions also. We have various application centers downstream we call. That is the place where a lot of wealth lies in data analysis, like we have National Remote Sensing Center, National Atmosphere Research Laboratory, many development and educational units we have like IIST, IIRS. We have regional centers at each stage. So if you see, we are the only country which are having a fleet of launch vehicle with a polar satellite launch vehicle, geostationary satellite launch vehicle, Mark 3 or small satellite launch vehicle. We have LVM-3 that I have shown you picture. We have in space sector segment, we have 55 plus satellite with various verticals, communication, navigation, Earth observation, space science missions. We are leader in space application. The applications of the space, you will get up in the morning. When you browse your phone, it is a satellite technology in that. When you go to your office, you are using navigation apps. There is a satellite technology in that. You are withdrawing money from the bank. There is a satellite technology behind. You are watching news. Whatever you do, but you may not be aware that satellite technology is helping you ease of doing your work. Is helping you in telling the navigating you to your workplace, taking out money seamlessly without going to the bank. There are the many factors where space technology is helping saving the life of millions of people during cyclone and disasters. All these things are being done with the help of satellite. There are some of the application. So you see, this is our constellation of satellite which we have in orbit. We have our own Desi Navik navigation by Indian constellation satellite. We have fleet of communication satellite, Earth observation satellite. Now, when you see that once we have all the capabilities, you need to scale it up to take these applications further. So, what was the need and why it is required? If you divide the global space industry, how it has been coming since early study of astronomy and astrology, India has contributed in a very big way. We have a very great astronomers in the name of Mr. Aryabhata. He was doing his observation in 500 AD. He has told the world that Earth is not the center of universe. It is the sun who is the center of universe. His calculations then are true today also, and how he has performed. Whereas Western countries, those who used to say that we have done this, they were not knowing in 1600 AD that it is the that Earth is not the center of universe. What all they have done to Galileo is well known in the literature. So space one is the place where astronomical observations and contribution happen. Then came Race to Space after 1957, that me first. So spacefaring nations engaged in this race, and it but outcome was the Apollo moon landing. Space 3 is the place where global cooperation began because it is a deep pocket and deep tech business. So let us collaborate. This led to the very unique conception of International Space Station in 1998. It has developed many technologies for the common man. Then came the paradigm shift, change in motivation, actors, and role, where shift from government of a few spacefaring nations to the involvement of number of diverse space sectors like the private sector came into play to scale up the application of space technologies for the benefit of common man. And if you see now when all this thing is there, so need of the space sector reform arised. And it was in 2020 under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. He has carried out the space sector reform and formed the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. What was the need? You have everything. Previously, companies were working as vendor to ISRO. But post space sector reform, they can carry out any activity under the sun in space sector. They can launch their satellite. They can manufacture their satellite. They can manufacture their launch vehicle. So all things were permitted for them. For that, a space regulator was required. So that is in space. But we are at nascent stage. Indian industry is at nascent stage. So it was the need to add the promotion part to also to the in space. Then what in space does? It enables private entities to carry out end-to-end activities in space sector. We address it, we promote them, we authorize them, we enable them, we supervise them, and we act as a single window agency. Our Chairman Dr. Pawan Goenka. We are an autonomous body, and we have a board, in space board, consisting of members from Department of Space, various ministries, industry, and academia. A unique autonomous body is formed. So we are operationalized in 2022, and ISRO will continue to develop the advanced space technologies and capacity building just for the benefit of all. This is the full structure of the ISRO, or we can say Department of Space, or complete space ecosystem of the country, where Secretary to Department of Space was acting as a driver with accelerator, brake, clutch in hands. So as a space chairman, Space Commission, he was forming the policy. As a chairman ISRO, he was implementing them or executing them. And as a chairman, Secretary Department of Space, he is having the legal power to regulate these things. So one person, multiple activity, and you see, but they are the 14, 15 all centers, their autonomous bodies. Then came the new entity that is in space, which is connected with dotted line. But yes, we are with Department of Space, and our chairman is the member of the Space Commission. So this is our brief organization structure, where chairman in space is Dr. Pawan Goenka. He is advised by in space board. We have 3 directorate: promotion, Program Management and Authorization Directorate, Technical Directorate, and Joint Secretary Level IAS Officer for Legal, Finance, and Administration. Our headquarters is at Ahmedabad, and I, as a promotion director, sits at Bangalore ISRO headquarters. So these are our 4 cornerstones for space sector in India. In space, work as a promoter, enabler, authorizer, and supervisor. We means Samvardak, Samarthak, Pradhikartak, and Paryavekshak. What all we do as a promoter? We have developed a strategy for Indian space sector and carried out the decadal vision and strategy to take Indian economy from around 2% to 10%. We connect with the industry, we engage with the academia, we carry out international outreach, we have public outreach function as well. We nurture as a enabler, we nurture and support startups, enable access to ISRO space facilities and technologies, facilitate startup access to investors, support space ecosystem, and any lab, any private company wants to use from ISRO, we can permit them. As a authorizer, we authorize private space activities as per Indian space policy, act as a single window agency, means a company when applies to us for any authorization, we take care interdepartmental thing through a single window agency. We provide expert guidance. We have a pool of experts at our payroll. We facilitate design review and oversee the project implementation. What all we have done till now? Space sector reforms were announced in June 2020. We were operationalized in June 2022. Indian space policy was brought in 2023, 6 April 2023. Revised FDI policy was made in February 2024. Norms, guidelines, and procedures be released, and space activity bill is under final stages. The purpose is to increase the share of Indian space economy from $8.4 billion to roughly $44 billion. Earlier, we have the space policy were different, like for communication, remote sensing policy were different. But now in 2023, we announced a comprehensive overarching policy where this integrated version captures each of the space activities in a holistic manner. No restriction for non-government entities in building rockets and satellites. I have told already that under the sun, any space activities they can carry out. So there were the 4 actors. The role of each actor was identified. I have told ISRO will continue to do R&D, tech development, transfer technologies to private companies, share technology, products, process, and best practices, carry out strategic missions of the country. In space, I have told we are a space regulator and promoter. NSIL, New Space India Limited, a commercial wing of space, Indian Space Research Organization. Then came the new government entities, the 4 actors. Fourth actor, they were permitted to carry out any activity and absorb TOT from ISRO. Till now, 90 plus technology we have transferred to private sector. We have various schemes. We will come to that. In April 2023, we have announced the foreign direct investment policy where earlier foreign direct investment used to come through administrative route. But post this reform, we permitted a autonomous route also with a sector specific cap. Like satellite making, automatic route was 74%, and beyond that is also permitted, provided result in access to advanced technology or any other region recorded. Launch vehicle, 49% automatic route, and beyond that is also permitted if it is likely to result in access to advanced technology through administrative route. And manufacturing of components, subsystems, systems for satellite ground segment and user sector, 100% was permitted up to automatic route. The meaning of automatic route here is that you have to just tell our RBI and start operation. You don't need any permission from department or government of India. Now this ecosystem, I have already told that ISRO, InSpace, New Space, India Limited, but see the private sector. We have large companies, 50 plus, micro, small and medium enterprise, 450 plus. We have 300 plus startup. Presently it is around 350, this startups number. And just to imagine that before 2014, there was one space startup only. What all we have done to support that? We have first time released the decadal vision and strategy for Indian commercial space sector. We have announced 1,000 crore VC fund that will be implemented through SIDBI. SIDBI had been identified as a fund manager for this. Then comes technology adoption fund. There are many technologies which may be a TRL 3, 4. We provide support. 500 crore fund is there. If any company wants to take it to 7, 8, 9, we can support them. Small satellite launch vehicle technology, this we have transferred already to HAL. PSLV technology, PSLV is being developed by consortia of HAL and L&T. In space seed fund scheme, we have a very unique program. If you are a graduate final year student and you want having some idea in space sector, so we announce a pre-incubation entrepreneurship development program where in ideate phase we take the proposal from them and we review them. And good proposals are provided 2 lakh rupees each for innovation phase to define their ideas. We provide the support of mentor also to them so that they can refine. We train them entrepreneurs skills. Then after that, their proof of concept they can carry out. We provide them 20 lakh to them. After that, we have a space seed fund scheme where we give up to 1 crore. Then you can use technology adoption fund to take them. Then 1,000 crore fund. We are working with the state government for creation of manufacturing clusters. Any problem?
No, sir, no, sir.
Okay. We have releasing EO constellation in PPP mode. We have released one orbiter slot to a private company. They are making first time in the history, and so on. This I have discussed pre-incubation to seed fund to VC fund and technological adoption fund. I have released already this 7 companies. We have already dispersed the money and they are working. We have this seed fund scheme is unique. We are granted net up to 1 crore is provided by us. So basically this seed fund scheme, we ideate, innovate, demonstrate phase. This is very important for all of the people to work and to be a part of a space ecosystem in the country. Now you see proposals submitted. This 358 applications we have received. See, there were only 97 pre-2022, means 2 years. 2022 were 97. Now it is 658. It is also very less number. It may be 700 around. This is an old slide. And you see, we are getting applications in each vertical: launch vehicle, satellite making, ground station, promotion, space application, design lab, and others. We are getting application in each vertical of space sector. We have signed 91 joint project implementation plan and around 90 technologies are transferred. And you see space system, ecosystem, how it is increasing. You see, 2016, we have was 7 companies. Now we have 338 plus. If you see here, investment in space sector is increasing, where 2016 we have just $2 million. Now it has gone to $430 million in 2024. This number will further increase. So policy implementation on Earth observation, how the data being used, this slide showed that government users have open access to data finder with 5-meter resolution. Above 5-meter resolution, government has made it free and it is available for Bhunidhi or Bhunidhi and Bhuvan portal of ISRO. Land use, land cover maps, forest cover maps, 30 dam, vegetation and water indexes are made available free of cost on request. So there are many things to do. Then outcome of these results, outcome of this private sector reform is see the Skyroot, Agnikul has launched their suborbital flight. Many companies like Ajista BST, Tata Advanced System, and Pixel, they have already launched their satellites and they are working good. We have already launched 15 plus satellite by a small and private company, whatever size they are available. Companies are providing in space solution and ground solution. Some of the companies are listed here. This shows that we have 15 plus already flights. Now, one of the very important requirement of Indian space sector is the skill development of these people, because skilling is necessary if they want to. So we have designed 10 courses covering each aspect of space sector. It covers essentials of space technology in agriculture sector, fundamentals of orbital mechanics, essentials of satellite manufacturing, space data product and services, communication and navigation systems, introduction to advanced propulsion systems, fundamentals of mission design and avionics development, model rocketry course we have, space law policy and benefit course have. We have also made a course on pre-entrepreneurship development program. There are some of the courses that we have already trained over 600 people in the space sector. I'll tell you, we have developed and released the model curriculum for minor degree in space tech, BTech minor. Many institutions, over a dozen institutions, has already adopted this minor syllabus in their curriculum, and over 1,200 students are already taking up this syllabus. This syllabus is very unique, where we have these 6 courses and it is branch agnostic syllabus. Many institutions are taking one or two or combination of them and taking BTech, MTech and PhD program also. This has received very well over Indian institutions. And these courses, to adopt these courses, we have a national committee headed by me for adoption of space tech education in the country. So various activities in this, we have a immersion program, the institution adopting this curriculum, any course or combination of courses, their students, those who are studying, will be taken to our in space technical center and trained for a week on what all is required to do to make a component for space, software development and all. They are exposed to that. We are working on setting up a center of excellence at academic institutions. We have received good requirement of internship for private companies, and we are trying to implement this and take this student to connect to academia to carry out their internship and placement. Very another unique student initiative is that student competitions. We have launched the Kansai satellite making competition. It has received well. Last year we have 80 student teams came, but 28 could reach the final. But this year also we are having around 75 proposals came from student teams and 45 are for finals. So finals are being planned in October, and another unique competition is on modern rocketry. Around 37 teams are participating in that. So basically, if you see, this provides them a practical way of working in space sector. Then I will take on what are the space applications for blue, green, and digital economy. See, if you see the United Nations has strategic development goals where they want to use space technology for no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being. They have 17 goals, 169 targets. So space technology can help in each of these goals to alleviate poverty, to remove inequality, climate change, and environmental degradation. Each thing can be done with the help of space technology. Now, if you see in the blue economy, ISRO and with the Department of Earth Sciences had developed unique technology to identify potential fishing zone where with the help of space technology you identify where you will get the large fish catch and fisherman is directed to that side with the help of a navic receiver where he goes and catch. So it saves him time, energy and money as well, and he get the large catch with the help of this technology. Good initiative. Over 1 lakh terminals are being distributed all over India by New Space India Limited. Then green economy, you see the motto of present government led by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is the minimum government and maximum governance, where applications are space application is used for effective governance. So where you see the area, crop insurance, crop intensification, soil health car development, urban rejuvenation, clean India, watershed, rural employment guarantee scheme, housing scheme. There are many things, 86,000 plus watershed are being managed with the help of space technology. If you see, then I will just keep telling that these are the application possible: geo hazard monitoring, seismic hazard assessment, monitoring of landslide movement. These are all the things which are possible to do with the help of space technology. Now, very unique thing is precision agriculture is also possible with the help of space technology, where we carried out a proof of concept with the help of an academic institution in Meerut and a private company, Arms for AI. So what we did, we identified some 10 plots where with the help of ground people are testing their soil health and telling the farmers do this, do that. And intentionally we told some of the farmers that you sow seed later and you don't give proper fertilizer and we will monitor with this space. And space has really, really told that this farm-wise data, this crop, this field is having some problem. Please do something for this, give this fertilizer, this is the deficiency. So space technology can do wonders over large map. They were just for the sake of a pilot project we did. And government of India is also making a very big efforts. Now we have national meet too with the Honorable Prime Minister on August 2022, where all the 69 department of the government of India and state government will be participating. They have been big discussion and constellation of satellite is being worked out. This is the old slide. Last year, last to last year, 1,300 crore budget was given to realize 2 satellite for Krishi satellites. So now there will be much more satellites for this. Another is very important aspect in digital economy. You see how much Apple, Google, and Amazon make money is $1 billion, $400 billion Apple. This is an old number, $100 billion by Google. Amazon, they make money. Can we do something? We are a nation of called as IT giant. Why can't we do and take this money? This is a full service industry. What it calls, it doesn't call much only software development, but we are very fond of using the foreign like Google Map. We use Google Map, but Map My India nobody knows. Probably you should try to do that also. We have worked out the strategy for global outreach as well, where we have designed a policy how we'll work in Indian Ocean region, how with developing nation and developed nations. We have strength and capabilities in launch vehicles, satellite making. We want to use this and market it to other governments where they are ready to take. In this study, we have divided the world in 3 groups where we want to do business, in which way we should approach them. There are developed nations. Certainly, we should collaborate with them. either augmenting their application part or helping them in making satellite. Developing nations, we can leverage the Earth observation data. We can provide PNT and communication platform. We can tell them satellite as a service, launch vehicle as a service. So these things are very important to expand the reach of Indian space sector. So this slide shows that how developing economies to developed economies, we should strategize ourselves to market the capabilities of our space ecosystem. After being formed in 2022, we have outreach for over 45 plus countries, and we have 100 plus commercial corporations with private companies and all over the world. We conduct and carry our companies to foreign nations to tell their capabilities there, and many agreements are signed among private companies. So these are some of the things we are working with Quad nations and all that. This is very important. India is the fourth largest economy in the world. Now we are targeting to be the third. And space is another vertical where it can really help in its growth. Our GDP growth is much higher than so-called Western countries. Those they claim that we are the boss, but India is at the top with 6.5%. Just to tell you that USA is at 1.9% only at present. So we aspire to become to at least capture 8% in coming decade by 2033 with of course with the export market and domestic market around 25% export market at a CAGR of 16%. These are the 8 verticals with Earth observation, navigation, communication, ground network, satellite. We have divided, and each we have some target set, and we are working for the implementation of this decadal vision worked out under my guidance. So Indian space policy now how to as a whole of nation approach is not ISRO only or any space only or Department of Space. We are a nation, and this should come as a whole of the nation approach where government, citizens, and enterprises all are involved. So we should use all the investment and capabilities and institutions, strategic growth themes we should make to generate a space culture in the country. And India has a right to win to realize $44 billion market potential in space for India with 4 pillars: build platforms, create ecosystem, enable industry, and carry out international outreach. These are the new initiative I have already discussed now, people-centric and application-driven space applications we are making. And if you see, there are many future opportunities. I will keep skipping this faster. Space application is a very cakewalk. You have a lot of data, 5 meter at above is free, its risk failure is very minimum, success is around 93%, whereas you have free data, and for academic purpose, you can get free data below 5 meter as well. And if you see here, with a computer and software, you can carry out this data analysis and monetize this. And we are carrying 3 courses on space application. They are at Earth observation data, SATCOM, NAVCOM as space data product and services. Now you see, smart city also it is used. Traffic monitoring it can be used. Mass manufacturing, automated manufacturing. There you name the application where we cannot use space technology. PM Gati Shakti model you must have heard, where a 1,000-kilometer project can be worked out within 2 weeks or so by sitting in the office. Earlier it used to take years. And if you are planning a project, highway project, 1,000 kilometers, it will tell you how many tunnels you have to make, how many litigations are expected, where all you can underground cables you can find, many things which you can do. There are the 27 layers it has been done, and people are benefiting after designing the project. Execution also can be monitored by sitting in your office. These are the kind of good things which we see. Another is our Saptarishi constellation, where We have 7 satellite constellation giving you precise navigation. You have been using Map My India, so this is being used there. This is being made now international as well. We have a fleet of satellite in communication. They are spot beam satellites are providing Wi-Fi capability. GSAT 11, one antenna put in one village up to half kilometer, and so you have a internet connectivity. Many such things are there where you can use space technology. Even during Operation Sindoor, we have seen how space technology can help assess and help in strategic atmosphere as well. Many other disruptive technologies are there. Space tourism is another area where you see how our Udan scheme has worked over the time. Aviation sector, how it has grown 379 to $872 billion, and space tourism has a capacity to go up to $424 million in 2022, $1,444 million. They are anyway estimates, but yes, the trend is upward. Then you have emerging trend in satellite, so software defined radio, remote mobile access, quantum communication, laser communication, you name anything. Government of India has laid out the vision that man should land on moon by 2040, and Bharatiya Antariksh Station like International Space Station should be established by 2035 and even before. And we are the long duration missions, institute resource utilization, Chandrayaan mission also should happen. And if you want to work with InSpace, we have a very good platform, InSpace digital platform, InSpace.gov.in. So it is a single reusable data model where a AI-driven analytics is given. You can register yourself there and be a part of space ecosystem developing in this country. Thank you very much. That's all from me. I hope I am in time. I am available for any question if you have.
If anyone have any doubts, you can ask.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. It was a very informative and very educative talk. Also, if you could spend 1 or 2 minutes to tell how you are also encouraging student through your ASI activities also, it will be beneficial for the many people, sir. That is only one question which I have.
Yes,
Srinath here.
yeah. Srinath is very nice. I covered it there, the student competition. We have model rocketry and can-size satellite making competition. In fact, it is not can-size satellite. If you see, it is a 7U satellite. 7U, 1U, 2U, 1U, 10 by 10 by 10. So when I was seeing the dimension of this satellite, which undergraduate students are making, is 7U plus. And model rocket that can go up to 1 kilometer, they themselves are designing. We are just giving them. Yes, very right. That's a very good initiative where around this year, 160 plus teams were there, or 80 plus teams are participating in finals. We are not discouraging them, and we are coming up with very unique competition also there. We are planning to have space in art space quiz competition. We will have next year maybe spaceathon, rather like on the lines of hackathon. Very good, Srinath ji. Thank you. Puneet
Thank
ji,
you.
boliye.
Very informative.
Hi,
Puneet ji,
sir.
boliye.
So,
Yeah.
there was some slide on activities to support the Indian firms by InSpace.
Yes.
So it was since it was quickly moved, I just wanted to take a look at it. The second slide with respect to it from the 9th application.
You want that to see that slide? Tell me what you want in that. Our activities.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So I will
InSpace
tell you.
activities to support the Indian firms.
So there are many activities. Say it starts with seed fund scheme. this seed fund scheme is up to 1 crore. We give grant in it. We don't take any equity or something from our friends. But your proposal should be unique. If your proposal is unique and committee clears, we can give you up to 1 crore grant. So I will go to that slide, how to share it. Share my screen. Tell me, sir, which slide you want?
Authorization of space activities.
This one?
Correct, yeah, this one.
Mhm. So these are the many schemes and some more are coming. Even technical center uses, facility utilization, even launching support also we are coming out with unique scheme, right? Trying to do everything, whatever developed by ISRO, it's our duty to commercialize and scale it up with the help of private ecosystem. Okay, sir, that's what you wanted?
Correct, sir. This is the slide I wanted. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Anything else?
Could you please tell us more about the navigation system that ISRO has got? Is it available now for commercial use for people?
Navik is very, see, in 2000 when we had a Kargil war, our great friend created some problem and spooked us. So that was established on a very war footing way and we have operationalized our own Navik system. Same thing would have happened in Operation Sindoor, you can imagine. You must have seen the success of Operation Sindoor where precision strike has been carried out and everyone is surprised with the capability of India. So nobody will give you technology. So we have to develop ourselves. So this Navik system is operational, but commercialization is very, very important. It is a regional presently. The ISRO is making it global. There comes politics. Now government stepped in. After 2020, we had written to PMO saying that it should make it mandatory the use of Navik data and some of the cell phone operator like even Apple has come up with a Navik chip. So it is very necessary that push from the political leadership also should also be there to use it. Otherwise, this business ecosystem is such they will not permit anyone to enter. So now they have started, and I see a couple of phone manufacturers has already adopted the Navik chip. And when it becomes global, it will be much beneficial. And Navik is being used whatever best possible by Indian government by strategic use like potential fishing zones for messaging services and all. Yes, hiccups were there initially, but we are moving ahead in that direction. Good question.
Vinod sir, he is a president of Karnataka Physics Association, Professor
Very
Kagle.
good. Oh,
Just
very
for your-
nice. Kagle
He is
sahab.
also doing a lot of outreach program as a
Very good.
part of our Physics Association.
Ah,
Thank you.
very nice. And very Supriya ma'am, we are not seeing her. She has put us on the job and
No, she must be there. She is there.
Sir, I am here only.
otherwise लोगों को
Vinod
काम
sir,
पे
maybe
लगाओ.
last question, if time permits, or if you can share, because you are in Karnataka, you are in Bangalore, though headquarters in Ahmedabad. I understand you are doing some good work for Karnataka also. If you can, is it permittable to share that she can share it
Yes,
us so
yes.
that many Kannada people will be enjoying that
No, very
information?
nice. We have a MOU with Government of Karnataka where we are supporting them establishing Center of Excellence in Space Tech. We are working to prepare training program for technician level as well. We are working for establishing a space manufacturing cluster or already land is identified and Srinathji knows where it is and what all this thing is happening in that. Certainly we are here. Promotion director sits at Bangalore, ISRO headquarters. So we are here to support the initiative. Any initiative which comes to us. MIT Manipal is working with us for adoption of space technology. Global Academy, GAT, I think, Global Academic is GAT also working with us for adoption of space technology. Many other colleges has come like BMS also. There are many. I can tell you maximum number of teams I understand for competitions is from Karnataka. If I am not wrong, 7 or 8 teams are from Karnataka colleges participating in the CANSET and Model Rocketry Student India competition. So maximum teams are there. We are supporting wherever requirement is coming. It is good to see the enthusiasm because Bangalore, maximum number of space startups are in Bangalore, and that ecosystem is growing. I think Puneet ji has raised again hand, or it is old hand.
Sir, I
Go
have a
ahead.
new question. Sorry.
Sir, sir.
So with respect to manufacturing sensor components for remote sensing sensors, can you throw some light on the current players and what is the scope in that for
Yeah.
manufacturing these components?
Yes, it's a very good question. See, in ISRO, Laboratory for Electrical Optical Systems is manufacturing the sensors, and other application sensors are being built at SAC Ahmedabad. But private companies of late has started shown interest. Some of them, like some payload, Pixel is making the some optical payload in Bangalore. Agista is having one big here. They are also making some actuators and sensor their own, like star sensor and all. Couple of more companies are there in this Bangalore ecosystem. Those who are, I will tell you, best is to log into our website. You will be given user ID password, and from there you search with keyword. Their all capabilities will come here, and then if you drop a mail to us, we can further help you to understand the reality about that company. Couple of companies are there.
Thank you, sir.
That's
So is
that,
this like they buy components and assemble it, or they build custom components and then
Very
assemble?
good question. So initially, how it is starts, it is just assembling. We also started very humble way to make the components, assemble it, and then scale it up. But at the same time, ISRO is also transferring technologies for manufacturing component and other things. What all can be done? So these technologies, around 90 plus it is around. We are going to touch 100 technologies which we have already transferred. So list is available at New Space India Limited website or InSpace website as well. So kindly see there. If it is available with ISRO and this is not there, let us know. We will try to bring it there.
Sure. Thank you, sir. So while I was registering in the InSpace,
Yeah.
the OTPs were not reaching the email. So I've also raised
Please
this
drop
concern.
a mail immediately. Nothing. Sometime it may be your spam. Sometime what happen? No, Gmail creates some issue. Yeah, it will happen. The problem.
yeah,
So I've already
Vinod, let
raised
me
an
ask.
email just for your notice. That's it. Thank you so
Sure,
much.
Yeah,
sure. हो जाएगा.
good,
Sure.
good, Puneet, good. Sir Vinodji, just for the benefit of audience, it is nowadays every state is coming of state policy. Can you just throw some light on that
Yeah,
uh,
very good.
after the national policy?
So we have signed MOU with 3 states. That is Gujarat. They have identified over 100 acre of land is Sanant. And this is general their area of specialization. They want to concentrate on satellite making. Then we have signed with the government of Tamil Nadu another MOU where the launch activity like Kulsherapatnam kind of their propulsion and launch related activities will happen. In Karnataka government, we have signed for R&D and other application part. So likewise, we are dividing to uh, develop these clusters of expertise so that if a launch vehicle related technology, it is there. If high-end R&D, because Bangalore is the hub of space activities, high-end R&D and other things, Bangalore is there. If you want to go interplanetary mission and all. Application side, we will see some state where there are capabilities. Couple of institutions across India like BIT Mesra has a very good space application center. Many academic institutions, IIT Roorkee has come out with a center of excellence where they are doing very good job. IIT Madras, IIT Bombay has a very good full department for space applications. So like this, we are identifying the clusters, areas where expertise exists and trying to bring it for the benefit of common man. Yeah, Raghavendra ji.
Sir,
Sir,
very
good day.
insightful presentation. Thanks for sharing a lot of information. I have just one question. In this era of this climate change and the startups related to climate change, how the data frameworks in sharing the MOSDAQ data sets, sir, like
Yeah.
for developing a competitive startups in terms of climate change forms. So how the data accessibility of MOSDAQ can be approached?
See, Mosdaq is the platform where I think yesterday also we have discussed that in one of the webinar. Mosdaq is the platform. First thing is, I'll tell you. Now India has this climate data is free of cost. And Indian satellite 3DR, 3DS, and INSAT 3D are giving a very human. So I will tell you very interesting. When 97 I joined ISRO, that time my village people, friends used to pull me. Whatever comes at 9 o'clock about weather, nothing matches. Same people after INSAT 3D launch in 2013 are telling what you people have done. If you say 9:30 rain will be there, it will not be 9:35. So yes, there's a lot of thing has happened. But as your question goes, this data is available at Mosdaq, SAC. You drop me email. I will tell you how to assess it. But yes, climate data is free. You can do, and many startups are working in this, like weather prediction and all. This are, in fact, we have to share data with other countries also. So, but yes, analysis, giving proper this thing, climate change, there is a lot of money is available there. So, Mosdaq data, yes, you can just drop a mail, we will enable you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Baswaraji.
Yeah, I have another small question, if you don't mind. Like
Yes,
what
sir.
NASA is doing, they are tracking some of the asteroids and other objects which are coming to Earth, towards Earth, and so on, and also trying to land on asteroids, comets, and so on. Are there any plans of ISRO like
Yeah.
that? Landing on comets or asteroids, or tracking asteroids which are coming towards Earth? Thank you.
Yes. In the Chintan Shiver, all these things we have discussed a week or week back. Yes, there will be some missions, but even private companies are also working on this. Digantra, you see, they are tracking all the objects. They are working. There's a Bangalore-based company, Digantra. They are trying to set up their optical telescope as well. So yes, government is working through ISTRAC. I think Srinath ji can tell more on this, how
There is a
ISTRAC,
division called there is
yeah,
a division called Space Situational Awareness
awareness.
Awareness. We call it as SSOMA.
Yes.
Right now, a lot of ground-based observatories are under planning. However, the data what NASA sir professor was mentioning is also available to ISRO. So based on that, tracking is happening. That is with respect to the tracking any 10 centimeter or 5 centimeter to larger objects. Second thing is missions to asteroid. It is under incubation. It will soon may come up. That's what as Sir was also telling about Chintan Shivar. Many university professors, many institutes in India, they have an interest. Like after Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Mars mission, people are asking what next, like up to moon landing and then such kind of a program.
Habitation.
Soon,
Even
soon
habitation at we shall be habitating the moon and Mars. It is the plan. It may be long term, maybe 25 years and more it may take, but yes, the work is on.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is Omkar Naik, sir.
Haji, Dr. Saab.
Yes, sir. It's regarding climate change. One of our earlier question he asked.
Haji,
See,
Haji.
prediction in agriculture and horticulture, whatever we predict, based on that, sometimes will be failed to plan for the cropping pattern. So somehow I heard that Nisar is having whatever we have launched prior to last week, I think. So do we can predict that like rains or floods or something like that for the agriculture purpose?
A very good question. I have one slide there where we did. Presently, we have taken some ISRO data and some foreign satellite data as well. See, I can tell you, Ag Kane, one company is there. This is a Bangalore-based company. My friend Bharat is the CEO of that. They are doing very good work in that.
Okay.
Not only this, crop in, you should see. So AgCan has done crop estimate for Fiji Island also.
Okay.
And This ARMS4AI, which with this company I worked for 6 months to carry out this rice crop analysis. We provided them 3-meter resolution data. Weekly basis, they were carrying out the studies. So this all data presently, of course, available with the help of foreign satellite, but we have come out with a unique satellite constellation, 12 satellite constellation to give you every hour kind of observation.
Okay.
So this satellite constellation, when put in the place, it will give you very good data for analysis, even almost real time. 1 hour if you call, fine. Because now it is, you don't need that much imaging every day or this. Weekly is also sufficient for crop.
Yes,
But
sir.
yes, with the help of satellite data, precision agriculture is possible. Satellite eyes can tell you well in advance that your crop is going to get this disease,
Yeah.
and you can appropriately use the fertilizers to prevent that spread of that disease.
Yes.
And this all is possible with the help of SMS. So we have a vision to implement this. Let us see how it takes time. But yes, till people start using, confidence will not come.
Very true,
And
sir.
yeah, we need to do that. Yes.
Definitely,
Vinod,
sir.
just to supplement you, Dr. Omkar is a horticulture professor in Hesarghatta Horticulture Research Institute. He
Very
runs
nice, sir.
also science outreach program in Davangere, I think, if I'm not wrong. He is
Very
also
nice.
very active in student interaction, all those things. I am requesting him to become a space tutor. Just to answer, additional thing is NISR data will be made public once it is starts collecting data. After the launch, 90 days it will take.
Okay.
Via NRSC Bhunidhi portal, or sir was mentioning Bhunidhi portal, where
Yes.
you can access free of cost.
Okay. Okay.
And will be 10-meter data. So you can see and use it for various purposes, including seismology and all. That movement of this thing is also being
And slides.
Earth plates.
envisaged through that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
But
Thank
just
you.
to add on, the nicer part for agriculture, you can use for the soil moisture also. They're having
Yes.
a high resolution.
Yes. Yes. Because SAR is 24/7. Anytime you can take that image. Optical sensor, nighttime you can't see. But yes, both have their own. But now there's a one company, Galaxy here. They're fusing the SAR and optical data also to tell you the better properties. So there are very good things happening. But only thing, we have to start using it and make it available. The benefit of that for the people. Yeah.
Vinod Raghavendra is a research scientist in NRSC.
Wow, they are all expert. They are here. Even lightning detection, NRSC has done recently, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Very nice. Good, sir.
Supriya, just see time and
Yeah, already 1 hour over.
Pratiksha?
At the end of the session, on behalf of everyone present here, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Vinod Kumar Sir for sharing his valuable insights on expanding the horizons of Indian commercial space sectors through policy, regulation, and demand generation. Your expertise and clear vision have truly inspired us and broadened our perspective on this important field. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. It was nice. Thank you.
thank
Wish
you,
you all the
Vinod. It was
best.
very good. Thank you. Thank you so much.